Broadcasting live from upstate New York, a technology talk show that puts you and your questions first. It's Tech Talk Live.
Yeah, baby, it's Tech Talk Live, broadcasting live from upstate New York. I'm Flipper.
I'm Snide.
And I'm JJ.
Happy St. Patty's Day, or can't we say that?
Yeah, we can say that. We can say whatever you want. So happy St. Patty's Day here, live from upstate New York, from Tech Talk Live. Go get your little leprechauns.
Go get your green
I ain't
beer.
got my green on, do I?
No. When is it? No, it's
tomorrow.
Tomorrow or Monday?
I think it's tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Tomorrow's the day, but we're celebrating today. But I didn't wear my green. Maybe I got green undershirts on. I don't know.
Go get your green beer and
oh dear God! I wonder why they're green. You know,
drink responsibly.
So, you people, if you got a computer question, or call us in and ask us something.
Every Saturday morning, 11 to 12 Eastern Time, you can call in at 315-220-0692. Get live on the air with us and get your computer question answered, or
technology question,
or if you want to just talk about what we're talking about.
Talk about it,
You can reach out
to us
an email as well.
Yes, you can send us an email throughout the week anytime.
Right.
techtalkliveny@gmail.com.
Yeah, check us out on Facebook.
Like us, share us. We're always looking for likes and shares.
A share, huh? I'm looking for a share too, but I don't know what her last name is. But anyway, it's a share.
It's a share,
right?
Is she a singer?
Maybe
something like that. A lot of stuff in the news this week. I mean, technology-wise.
Never mind, JJ. We won't go there. Yeah. So anyway, technology is the name of the game.
I can't even get off of that. That's
what I'm just saying.
Ground the gears, and I'm stuck.
There's another one that you can answer and submit, and keep going and going and going. But then it'll end up pretty raunchy, so we don't want to do that. But anyway, I guess from the technology standpoint, everything is striking up this week for that Samsung V4 or whatever it is.
Oh, Bob, I wasn't even doing that. I could care less about the Samsung coming out. But, yes, there is the new Samsung.
But that's all the technology. Everything that I researched this week. There was nothing but that had it on there. I don't know
why.
I'm bringing you back. Huh?
What is so great about it? JJ?
I got a ton of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm ready to go.
I don't know what's up with it either.
But
I'm sure Samsung's spending a ton of money to publicize that, so they're trying to get it on every show that they can. And hey, you need to get this new product.
They didn't get it on our show.
Yeah, they didn't even send us.
We're just not important.
Right, come on.
We're just not important enough.
They didn't send us one so that we could review it, or three,
or three.
Right,
right.
We could do one.
Yeah, we could all be texting at the same time that we're trying to do the show, right?
Or even a little sponsorship. We would have reviewed it.
Yeah, we would have reviewed it.
There was something about the the automatic squirrels or the motorized squirrels that the government is doing.
Automatic squirrels.
Well, they're.
I missed that article.
Fill us in.
Yes,
I missed it too.
Well, they're researching this. I don't want to say automatic squirrels. They're
robotic squirrels.
Robotic squirrels.
There we go.
They're trying to get out there, and I says, "What do we need to know about robotic squirrels?" Oh, that would be a good way. Oh, now we need to spy on Flipper, so we'll put one of these robotic squirrels up here in the tree so he can see with his eyes with a camera.
Is that what it's for? Is spying? It has a camera? I
don't know what it's for.
Well,
call us and let us know. Fill us in, please.
You never know, really.
Well, really, the government just recently released a cybersecurity document this last week, and I was going to review that, but I really got into it way too late. It's like 45 pages of nothing but who's our major threats, and one of the statements that came out of it was Russia and China are not really our governmental, threats. Like the government's really not a threat to us, cyber-wise, because they're really not doing the things that they're, that are coming out of the country, but Russia and China as countries are very, very bad for us, or for the internet. I shouldn't say us, but for the internet as a whole, because some of the most major hacks and vulnerabilities are coming out of those countries, and because their governments don't, try to regulate the internet at all, it's pretty much an open market. You can go over there and get an anonymous proxy and start hammering on somebody's website with no problem, so it's open game, free market, but some of the other threats that were published in that was the fact that not only are cyber criminals very hard to trace, because they're doing a lot of things to cover their tracks.
Right.
They're also very hard to identify via looks.
Well, like years ago when you used to cover your tracks, you used to go out and get a branch off the brush and sweep your tracks, cover them up so that they couldn't find you.
Right.
Now they're doing the same thing with the internet.
But it's digital.
But
And
it's
you don't
all
have a
good.
name you don't have a name, you don't have a face.
Anonymity.
Diddy.
Right. So that's
Talked about that before.
anonymity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really the big thing is, I suppose, being anonymous at some point is good.
Almost got him to say it.
What, anonymity?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like
that's a rough
aluminum.
word. Okay.
Aluminum.
That's what I wanted to bring up from last week. Remember how me and you were saying that we were having some issues trying to jump over that fence? We would get to
Yeah.
a statement,
Right.
stop, and we couldn't recall that
You could
word.
see what was on the other side, but
you couldn't
read
get it.
couldn't get it.
Right. The website.
Mine's just the weight holding me down. That's all.
Is that what it is?
That's why I can't get over the fence.
You're like a sinker, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't get over the fence.
But
Just think
So
if
the
we
big-
put helium in there, you just float right over.
right. So the website that I was thinking of that had all these tools and all these things to help, people like you or me or JJ or whatever, get a little better cognitive functions. I have a cat here that I got to get rid of.
Yeah,
Pardon me.
cognitive.
Yeah.
So
That was our mascot, by the way.
yes. So the
What's that, salt over your shoulder?
yeah, it was fur.
hair.
Yeah. Throw the fur over my shoulder after trying to put him down.
Good luck.
No
So-
animals were harmed in this making of the show.
Not yet. We're working on it. But it's called luminosity.com. And what it is adult games. So it's like, memory and,
I can't even
word
remember.
games.
Never mind. Never mind.
What?
It trains your brain.
It trains your brain,
right?
literally. It helps you. It helps you retain what brain function you got now, and it helps you grow that same brain function a little bit more as you age. So
And it helps with Alzheimer's and stuff, so you can...
Yes.
Right.
Well,
So-
it's like
I've heard
last night. I forgot what I was
Hey,
going to do.
there's-
I did
there's
last
our-
night. Maybe I want to forget what I did last night.
right.
Hey, Oscar. Oscar, what's... Hey, buddy. There's the cat.
So,
Right, so if you're listening on the radio, you can go check us out. Go check the video out as well. Go over to fingerlakes1.com or check us out on our new website, which would be ttlny.com.
Nice.
And Tech Talk Live NY, so ttlny.com.
that our new,
And you can watch the
domain
video of us making the show.
name? Is that our new name?
That's
Domain name?
That's going to be our new domain name.
Okay, so in other words, these people on these portable devices, book or whatever they are,
iPads, whatever,
iPads.
mobile devices.
are going to be able to get it better than they did before, or not, or what's the
No,
story?
it's the same thing. They can get the recorded shows. They're not going to be able to get the live shows.
Live feed.
I'm still not sure what's going on. Why, like the other show comes in just fine. This show, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Must be the three people on it are weighting it down. Or
I
something.
think so.
Could be.
I mean, between all of us, I bet you we're over 1,000 pounds. No,
Oh, dear God. I hope not.
I hope not either.
No, we better be more closer to
500, 600. Yeah.
800 pounds.
3, 6, 9.
369, a monkey drinks wine. Well, what to heaven?
About 800 probably.
Clap, clap. No,
What the heck was that?
he's 369.
Anyway,
So
give
I
us a
just
call,
continue.
please. Give us a call. 315-220-0692.
And ask if you want to hear Snight sing some more.
Oh dear God, no.
So anyway, the story is that there's a program out there that's a game for adults to play to help with the crossing of the fence.
Yes, crossing of the fence. Again, the cognitive functions back, so that you can think better, you can think clearer. One of my big problems is I've got everything planned out in my head already.
7-7 tipping or what? Oh, that's so.
I've already got everything planned out in my head, and then we're going, and at some point I have to rewind the cursor, put it here, and then replay that part because
You need
I
to-
passed it already. You
Right.
know.
You need one of those little notepads right down.
Right.
I thought-
We'll schedule our.
I thought there was an app for that.
There is
I'm
an
sure-
app
I'm
for
sure
that.
there is an app for that.
There's quite a few apps for that. Actually, if you're going to do like podcasting, I mean, we're kind of this show is kind of weird. Okay, I got to tell you. Well, why don't we define the show a little bit? This show is kind of weird. We are a live talk show. Okay, so first off, we are on for a given amount of time. We are on for an hour.
And guess what?
What?
This is number 53, so it's 1 year and one show.
This is our 1 year anniversary too tonight, right?
Yay!
So yay! Tech Talk's
Congratulations,
been on for a
everybody.
year. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
So, go ahead.
So we're a talk show, and the whole point is to talk to us. So you can give us a call every Saturday morning, 11 to 12 Eastern time. The reason why I'm saying Eastern time is that we have several radio stations that are interested in rebroadcasting the show. So we're kind of a hybrid, what I would call a hybrid. We're a podcast, and we have a video cast, which is published on fingerlakes1.com and fingerlakes1.tv all the time, all our shows. Plus, we are going to be having other radio stations hopefully pick us up. So what's going to happen is that hopefully the audience will build. So,
Right.
And we want people to call in with questions, because that's really what this whole show is about. It's also about news and technology news, and we can do some how-tos and stuff, but really being a hybrid is very difficult to do that.
If they're going to rebroadcast it, they can't call in at that time to.
Not at the time of the show. No, they would have to listen to us. So that's why we have to say every week, hey, you can call in live from 11 to 12 Eastern time, Saturday mornings.
If they're rebroadcasting 11 to 12, right?
Well, no, they can rebroadcast any time. It's just
That they can't get us until only 11 and 12 on
Right.
that day.
for the phone.
So,
Of course,
but
unless they
can-
want to send us an email or something.
Yeah,
right?
email. I was just
Right.
going to say.
And email is a great way to communicate too. If you got questions, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you got a computer problem, give us an email. We will research it. We will see what probably the best or right answer is. We'll do it on the show. We'll answer you in the email and help you out. And that's what this show is about. It's about helping you, the listener, out or the viewer. So, but that's the whole thing. Now, getting back to news, since we don't have any calls at this point, the South by Southwest conference. Have you heard of that?
South by
Southwest.
Oh wow, you guys are
Is that
That must
is
be
that
out
where
in Las
they have-
Vegas, right?
no.
No, that's that rodeo down in Texas.
It used to be a rodeo. Yes, it's Austin, Texas. Puts on this huge citywide event. It's kind of like Bike Week in Florida,
Sturgis.
or Daytona, or
Sturgis.
Sturgis is Bike Week. Yep.
Bike Week in Myrtle Beach,
But-
or Americade in.
But it's such a huge event, and it has so many different avenues. Okay, where you can go down. You can go to shows. You can go to strip clubs. You can go to dining. You can go see Al Gore talk about the future of
global
technology.
warming.
Well, no, actually, he actually talked about, I think, two things at his keynote this year. It was something about a current TV being sold to North Korea.
No, current TV sold to Al Jazeera.
Or Al Jazeera, that's what it was. And then,
That current TV is the name of the TV station.
Yes.
Or
Right.
so now they have a TV station, I guess,
in the United States.
Right. So, okay, fine. But
Anyway,
okay, so he was a keynote speaker, and there were several other things that were going on.
of course, Austin's always big for their music, and
Yes.
that's where a lot of big band names come from. And,
Yep.
Yep.
Huge band names come from Austin. So, they're big about music. So, I mean, and they're big about promotion. I mean, like, if we could have gotten down there and handed out cards, you probably would have saw a jump in listenership and so on and so forth, because, people are out there looking. It's an event to promote. They had over 380,000 people
I would
visiting
have
this
been more
daily.
than happy to go. All you have
All
to
we
do
do
is
is flip
take
the
up
bill.
the collection and.
Right.
Send
Well,
me.
see, that's the problem. I mean, we ain't got no money. What do you want to do? So,
Well,
but anyway, a few things that came out of this event.
Donations are great.
So a few things came out of this that were technological related. Of course, the Al Gore thing with the current TV being sold to Al Jazeera, of course, is technical, but also political. So I'm going to avoid that. Leap Motion had a huge demonstration down there, and Leap Motion is that gesturing pointing device for your computer that came out or comes out on the 15th or whatever.
In other
Yeah.
words, I can.
Right.
Where you just point and tap, but you're not even touching the screen. It's just up in the middle of the air.
Now they got a set of glasses for the people that can't use their hands, you know what I mean? They're in a wheelchair that they can direct steer a wheelchair now with, just by turning their eyes or whatever. Controlling a computer with that same thing, technology glasses with their eyes.
Wow, neat. But Leap Motion's the same concept. They had a huge part of this year. They were a sponsor and a couple other things, but and it's only $60 for this affordable novelty if you really want to look at it as a novelty. It basically gives you a three-dimensional space to work on your screen. You know, it's really neat. So I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to probably demo it at some point, or maybe we can buy one and we'll pass it around and see what we can do. Another big one that was at the South by Southwest event, which was a huge hit for most people, was MakerBot's 3D laser scanner. If you remember last week, we were talking about the 3D scanners. They were there making some, demonstrations and showing off their stuff, how they could scan people, how they could scan anything, and then reshrink it to the size of whatever the printer is, and then build it.
I think I saw that on, it was Do It Yourself, I think, technology show they had on TV yesterday, I think. Broadcasted the same thing. They're only doing it in 2 colors right now, though.
Yeah, it's
you only pick from 2
red
colors.
or green, yep.
Yeah, to do it from, and builds the layers on it. It was really neat. Actually,
they actually now have a pen. Have you seen that now? It's a pen. It's a little squeegee pen with the material in there. And you literally sit there and you put drops upon drops, and you can build structures with this pen, and then it cures within 30 seconds. So you can build like these little wire things.
Yeah, I was reading something about that for that 3D print type thing, the same concept with drops like that, droplets to build it.
Right. So the South by Southwest really has a lot of different things happening.
The price on that was like $2,800 though for individual 3D printer.
Yeah.
So they haven't come down quite yet.
No, but they're down from $10,000 though. That's pretty good.
That's a good.
I'm really looking for the package deal. I want a scanner and a printer because I want to basically take, Snide and JJ and me. I want to scan us, and then I want to make little statuette of us.
Bobbleheads.
Well, I found a place to do the bobbleheads, but it was like $400 a piece. So I was like, oh.
That's for the first copy.
Well, no, that's for every copy.
We could do like a product review.
No, it's a setup thing for the start, and then it's after you buy X amount.
You got to buy, you got to buy at least 10. I'm not going to buy at least 10. Are you going to buy $3,000 worth of bobbleheads?
Usually a setup fee,
Yeah,
Yeah. Have your own Tech Talk Live bobblehead.
So
hey,
then,
man, what's up?
So then when JJ's off or I'm off, you can put a bobblehead here.
Right, there you go, right?
Exactly.
That's funny. So,
how's our
John,
time, Ice? Okay.
What?
How's our time?
Time's going good, right? We're at 18. Yep. Jonah Peretti shares BuzzFeed's secret sauce. This guy gives. I guess he's the CEO of BuzzFeed. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just upper management. I think he's the owner or the CEO. But anyway, every year at South by Southwest, it seems like one or another company comes out with the secret sauce of how to make money on the internet. This year, BuzzFeed's pretty much throwing their secret sauce out there, how they make money on the internet, and to try to share with you how to make money on the internet as you. So it's quite interesting if you get a chance to see his thing. It's Jonah, Jonah Peretti, Peretti, and that's BuzzFeed's South by Southwest 2000 or SXSw live feed. It was quite interesting. I was reading some of their stuff, and it was quite interesting to see his whole ideals on how to make money on the internet nowadays, because it's morphing. He's like, oh, it's morphing. You got to pay for ads now. It's not like the old days where you get it for free.
You spend money to make money.
Yeah, you got to spend a lot of money to make money.
Right.
Especially if you're doing it through Facebook, or if you're doing it through ads, Google AdWords or something like that. Google AdWords, I think, has a little more bang for the buck, because you spend $50 with them, they only detract that not by page views, but by page click-throughs. So if your ad gets shown and they don't ever click on it, you don't get charged. But if they click through, then you get charged. So $50 there is a lot better than Facebook, where they say for $10 a day, we'll get your ad out there so many people will see it, and hopefully they'll click on it.
Right.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I got I got a little article here real quick about this 3D printing now. I just happened to spy this. And it says Autodesk CEO Carl Bass on the future of 3D printing at home. In 5 to 10 years, you're going to be able to print DNA and tissue on 3D printers.
Do you think so?
That's what it says right here.
Son of a
I didn't
gun.
go on with the article, but that's the story. I'll
That'd be
click on
unique.
it. But
You know,
that's all neat.
you know what I'm so afraid of? I got to tell you what I'm so afraid of. I am
Beam
so
me up, Scotty.
No, I think that'd be great. I'm really scared about this whole gene splicing thing, modifying human genes and stuff.
Right.
I mean, we are like, what, 99, 95% monkey? That's how close we are. No, my luck, I'd go into a hospital and sit there and be like, okay.
Hey, do you want a monkey around? Oh, that's the Beatles.
I get into a hospital and they'd sit there and they'd be messing around with the DNA, and I'd be like, oh, hang on, don't mess with you can mess with the monkey DNA, don't mess with the human DNA, okay? I don't need to be any closer to one of
I think
those.
the cures they could come up with, though.
And then when he starts searching around for them little salt grains in the hair, you know what I mean? What hair?
Yeah, right, exactly. What hair?
The monkey part of it.
Oh,
I thought that was the bugs. They go through the...
Bugs.
right. Oh, I see the cleaning technique. Yes, okay.
That's what it is.
Oh, I
That's
get
what
to
it's
see that
getting
now,
to,
right?
Right.
You'll be on Snide, I'll be on you, sitting there, and then we'll all
Right.
switch, right? And that'll be the
Exactly.
show. That could be fun. Oh my God, you got something here, Snide. Oh my God. Let me. Oh, look at that little morsel.
Look
So
at that technology.
anyway, Kata, give us a call so that we can talk to you about some of this stuff.
Well,
Very interesting.
Yes, I got one more thing here from South by Southwest event. I thought this was funny. I saw it on, I think it was PC Mag the other night. One of the commentary people basically made this article about sex can be a tough sell, and it was just basically he wanted to go see the Al Gore keynote, but couldn't get into it, so on and so forth. So Cindy Gallup had a talk. So Gallup Review or Gallup Poll or whatever she's part of, I'm sorry. Gallup runs a site called MakeLoveNotPorn.com, which is designed to counter the distorted and unrealistic portrayals of sex in the mainstream porn industry. As you can imagine, the talk was explicit but never obscene. Gallup also dropped knowledge bombs like the fact that the average child first sees hardcore pornography at the age of 8. That's weird. That's scary. Still, Gallup insists she comes in peace. I want to help the porn industry. I want to help it find new business models.
Okay.
That's what I said. I'm just like, wow, that came out of the South by Southwest. Get out of town. So, whoa. I don't know. Make love, not porn, baby.
Yeah.
The internet. You can have any opinion you want. You want hardcore, you're fine. You want clowns? Go ahead.
Right.
I don't know. That's just horrible. That we're all in this backwards kind of backwards thought process about how industries, like this. Oh well, I don't like the way the porn industry is now. A lot of people don't like the way the porn industry is now.
Well,
a lot of people don't want it to exist. And then you got somebody who comes out and makes their own website like this, and then, well, I don't feel it should happen this way or work this way, and I'm going to help you find a new business model and morph you into me.
Well, if you want to really get right down to the brass nitty gritties, you can watch the absolutely beautiful animated explanation of the DNA. You know what I mean? It's all animated into the explanation of DNA. Now, how far back do you want to go? Like you said, porn and this and DNA and now we're printing DNA. Man, we're going to have some cartoons all over the place, aren't we?
Oh my God, we would be able to. I'll make you don't like your eye color? No problem. We'll make you thin and sexy with blue eyes like JJ.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Anyway, we got about 1 minute before we have to go to break, I think.
Minute? Okay.
Not even 30 seconds, I think.
Well, we can start out the break if you want, and that'll whatever you want to do.
All right. Well, we could probably do it up. So anyway, you're listening to Tech Talk Live. We broadcast live from upstate New York. We're on every Saturday morning, 11 to 12. We have a video feed on fingerlakes1.com, and we're going to be hopefully getting on some more radio stations coming up here soon. So if you got computer questions, give us a call. At
315-220-0692.
I'm Flipper.
I'm Snide.
And I'm JJ.
We'll be right back.
It's Tech Talk Live's product reviews. Are you looking for a great wireless optical mouse for your laptop, desktop, or gaming system? The Logitech M305 fits the bill. Go check it out at tiny.cc/TTLM001. The Acer Aspire V3771 is a great laptop. It comes with an Intel i3 processor, 6GB of RAM, 750GB hard drive, 17-inch screen, and Windows 8. Comes in at a great price point. Go check it out at tiny.cc/TTLA001. This has been a Tech Talk Live product review.
Vicky's PC Repair, 585-489-5055. Did your PC go kablooey? Maybe your laptop is screwy? Then call Vicky's PC Repair, 585-489-5055. Need some computer training? Maybe your computer is old and failing? Then call Vicky's PC Repair, 585-489-5055. Ready to hammer your hard drive? Tech support got you waiting for days. Virus and worms and malware, oh my. Then call Vicky's PC Repair, 585-489-5055. Tell her Flipper sent you. Vicky's PC Repair, 585-489-5055.
Welcome to Seneca County, the center of New York's Finger Lakes region. Did you pack your camera? Capture frame after frame of breathtaking vistas that only rolling vineyards nestled between sparkling blue lakes can create, where sunrises and sunsets are events in themselves. Explore small towns and villages filled with quaint shops and rich history. Take in one of our many festivals that celebrate everything from the harvest to women's rights. Tour vineyards and farms and sample the sumptuous foods and wines that the Finger Lakes are known for worldwide. It's the deep waters of these lakes that make our wines and produce so special. They moderate the temperature year-round, creating a unique climate and ideal growing conditions. In fact, it'll only take a few sips of our wines for you to see why so many of our wineries come home with top honors from national and international competitions each year. If you're not a wine lover, wet your whistle at one of the microbreweries, meaderies, distilleries, and cideries that complement the wine trails in Seneca County. Or enjoy the dining, live entertainment, and special events you'll find at the wineries year-round. For quick nosh, nothing goes better with wine than cheese. Sample the area's best right at the wineries. Stop by an artisan cheesemaker's farm, or get your fill of all our farm fresh products at the road stands, farm markets, and restaurants that dot the county. Then, work it off. Our parks, golf courses, and waterways offer you every outdoor activity imaginable. Bike, hike, or cross-country ski the over 30 miles of trails at Finger Lakes National Forest. Hike or snowshoe through the Montezuma National Wildlife Refuge, where you'll get to see thousands of migratory birds and other wildlife species in their natural habitat. Or if water's more your thing, boat rentals and launches provide easy access to the lakes and the Cayuga-Seneca Canal, which is part of the Erie Canal system and connects both lakes. Plus, there's lots of beaches, splash parks, kayaking, sailing, and canoeing to keep even the most die-hard fish happy. Speaking of fish, you won't believe the variety you'll find here in the Finger Lakes. From recreational to tournament fishing, you'll catch your fill and then some. So stock up on the tartar sauce and be sure to pack your pole. As you can see, if you love nature, you're going to love Seneca County. And if you love history, you'll love it here too. Our communities along the canal are home to historical events that changed the world. Seneca Falls was the site of the first Women's Rights Convention in 1848. Visit the Women's Rights National Historical Park and tour the convention site. Then go through the National Women's Hall of Fame, which celebrates extraordinary American women. Other area museums chronicle our role in the development of industry and transportation throughout history, like the Terwilliger Museum in Waterloo, the village nationally recognized as the birthplace of Memorial Day. The holiday began there in 1866 and is still a big event throughout the community today. For the story behind the holiday, visit the National Memorial Day Museum and delve into exhibits which honor the sacrifice of those who served our country. For more military history, head to the Sampson State Park Military Museum, which honors our veterans through its displays and their annual salute to the troops. Once you've had your fill of history, a little retail therapy may be in order. Our villages and country roads are filled with antique, boutique, and specialty shops for hours of treasure hunting. The Amish and Mennonite communities are strong and thriving here as well. Their markets and stands are must-visits if you're looking for great handmade furniture or homemade baked goods. And for great deals on the latest in designer fashions and more, Waterloo Premium Outlets is home to 100-plus name brand stores. Exhausted yet? Well, when you are ready to settle in for the night, you'll have your choice of woodsy settings, gorgeous lake views, or in-town charm. Pick from any of our stately bed and breakfasts, quaint cabins, friendly campgrounds, or hotels and motels complete with all the modern amenities. So, whether you're planning a romantic weekend getaway, a day trip filled with shopping and wine tours, or a week of exploration and outdoor fun, we invite you to come visit us in Seneca County and see for yourself why we're the center of the Finger Lakes. We promise you an experience that will linger in your memory like one of our fine wines and leave you wanting more.
With Tech Talk Live, broadcast live from upstate New York. I'm Flipper.
It's Knight.
And I'm JJ.
And we are a computer talk show, technology talk show, right here from upstate New York. And if you want to give us a call every Saturday between 11 and 12, you can do so by calling
315-220-0692.
Or
you can give us an email.
at techtalkliveny@gmail.com.
Or go check us out on the web at ttlny.com.
Yeah. Try to get everybody's voice in here on something.
Right.
Check us out on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're up and live.
Like us.
So, free app of the week.
Yes, got to do free app of the week. JJ's free app of the week.
On the App Store, we got Little Things Forever is the free app. Each week, they select a great app to bring you free as an app of the week. In Little Things Forever, you're tasked in finding randomly generated list of items amidst the board filled with hundreds of obscuring objects. It's an excellent hunt and seek game. It's entertaining and surprisingly relaxing.
So it's a game.
Yeah, thanks to a peacefully soundtracked and endearing visuals.
So it's kind of like I don't know.
It's kind of like a Where's Waldo.
Where's Waldo, but on incense.
Yeah.
And they got some great. Actually, they do some great pictures, some great graphics. Looks like a great kids game as well. On top of it, because like they got the pictures are formed like an owl.
Yeah.
But it's hundreds of different objects that make the owl, and you got to pick out the objects,
and match them up, right?
Right.
So it's kind of like a match and hunt find game. Yeah, neat.
It's neat. So that's one of the free apps.
That was JJ's free app of the week. Love it. Somebody commented on, sent me a private message. I gotta find it. It was kind of funny. They're
It's private. Don't be saying it on the air.
Well, I'm just gonna say that there's a couple people that really love JJ's free app of the week because then they go look for it and they go get it. So it's kind of fun. So either we could do it at the break or we could do it during the show. Either way.
Also, it is NCAA March Madness Live, and there's a free app for that. You can go out and check all the reviews, get in on the
betting,
the game, the betting, not the betting, but you can.
you got him to say it.
You can do the boards.
Why
live
can't
ran
you do
your
that?
app.
That's part of it. Even President Obama does the boards. I don't know how much he puts on the game, but
right.
Yeah, you never know, right?
Yeah, that's a private, and there's an app for that.
There's an app for that.
There is an app for the NCAA March Madness Live, so.
And basically, it gives you all the information about March Madness without having to go watch it.
Right, and you can follow your own picks brings up your own chart and it fills it in automatically for you, and the wins and losses. And
For a free app, I'm putting I'm putting $5 on it. Go get it.
Yeah.
so go check it out. That's free in the App Store as well.
So anyway,
What else you got?
I got a ton of stuff. I mean, I was ready. Just hey, give us a call. You got computer questions? It doesn't matter. Computer, iPad, Android. Give us a call because that's really what makes the show. This
And
is
what we're talking about, make sure you talk
yeah.
about
If you want to talk about something else, I mean, it's fine. Give us a call. As long as it's technology related, I'm good with it.
And if we can't figure it out, we'll find the question,
We'll find the answer.
and then we'll
Yeah, this isn't Jeopardy, JJ. Sorry.
right, exactly. And we'll get back to you with the answer next week.
Ding, 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 ding,
And
ding.
guess who's got a lot of time to do research?
Me? I don't know. Who?
Snide.
Oh, Snide's got research time, yeah. So anyway, that's it for that. So free app of the week, go get the NCAA app or the I forgot what it was
Little
called.
Things Forever.
Little Things Forever. I got to remember
Yep.
that because I really like games like that. So I'm gonna have to download. Speaking of games, Heart of the Swarm is out, which is StarCraft 2's upgrade or add-on. So that's going to be coming down the pike. Well, it's down the pike. I mean, a lot of people have already purchased it. I've seen online a few people have already beaten it. Within 24 hours, they beat it on hard and brutal and come back and they're done with it. You know, of course, hardcore gamers, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So, but I'm really looking forward to getting that game and trying that out and playing it. Hopefully getting it for you too.
You too, huh?
You too. Yeah.
too, or
I thought
YouTube?
Snide.
YouTube.
I'm getting it for
YouTube.
no, getting it for Snide too.
YouTube.
So, but you know, that's going to be a pretty interesting game. I don't know if you're into RTSs or real-time strategies. I mean, you know, if you like the army game type thing, you know, Blizzard has done a wonderful job with StarCraft 2, especially the multiplayer functions.
Diablo 3 or 2 or whatever it is.
Well, Diablo 3 would be more of an adventure game, but yep.
Yeah,
But they've done quite a few good games. So, not really too many first-person shooters though that I know of.
Isn't that Diablo?
No, that's more of an adventure game. You know, kind of like fantasy adventure.
Silly birds there and kill the...
Oh, Angry Birds.
Angry Birds. Silly birds. Silly birds.
There's an app. There's an app for that.
Piggies are for kids.
Right.
There's an app for that has Angry Birds on your Diablo 3 or something.
Right.
I think I come across that the other day.
Angry Birds
That'd be
for
awesome.
Diablo 3.
Yep.
Get out of here.
The
What
demon
are you shooting at? I mean, come on. Oh, look, there's the barbarian. Read. You know,
Awesome.
come on. Get out of here. Anyway, going into something else, I guess, you know, there's Facebook is to adopt the Twitter hashtag. So the hashtag from Twitter is now making its rounds.
Oh, no.
And the hashtag has finally made it on Good Morning America.
Yep. So hashtag Good Morning America, hashtag Eating Wheaties, hashtag
I've had
whatever.
enough of hashtags already.
Yeah? Why?
Why is I don't know. It's just
He just don't like
just
hash.
annoying. I don't like hashtags.
He just don't like hash, that's all. The tag is all right.
Jeez.
I'm going to adopt the @ sign at Tech Talk Live at.
Yeah.
Well, we do that actually. Facebook, if you put on Facebook, here's a little tip anyway for Facebook people. If you're trying to promote yourself or you want to tag somebody in a post, okay, you do and then type their name, and then once it comes
Right.
up in the list, you click on it, boom, boom, boom. You can do the same thing with a page. So if you like Tech Talk Live, you go Tech Talk Live, and then hit enter, and it'll give you a link, and you know you
Boom.
can promote us. You know,
There you go. Yes, do it, please.
At.
the @ symbol, yeah. So the ampersand or no ampersand. I just said that wrong. The @ symbol, and then other tags such as the hash.
Shift 2.
Yeah, shift 2.
Right.
That's a lot of shift 2.
Right.
Right. So anyhow, the hashtag is making its rounds to Facebook. You know, so that people can find links, or you know, basically, the more people who put in the same hashtag, it makes it searchable and findable. So, like if we were going to promote the show, or if we were going to promote, maybe Snide's got a new Smoky Mountain Tours. Okay, he could put in hashtag Smoky Mountain Tours, post it someplace. Somebody else picks up that hashtag and reposts that. It then becomes viral. And Merry Christmas, and you now have a search term.
And Merry Christmas here on Good Morning America.
And then the
Good day.
French hate you. Because, of course, the French does not like the idea of the hash.
No, they don't like hashtags.
No. We
They're
will
banning
not,
the hashtag.
Right. We
Yes.
will not accept any type of. That's not even the right accent, is it?
No, it's not. Oui.
Mais oui, parlez-vous français? No hashtag.
Sweetie Le Pew, yes.
Anyhow, so
We're not even-
Facebook's adopting that, and that's supposed to help with the search engines and stuff like that.
Hashtag mashed potatoes, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, scientists implant monkey cells back into their own brains.
Back into the monkey's
Yeah.
brains.
Yeah, yeah. And they, to make sure that they take hold and everything, they color them green so that they show up.
Wow.
So that was kind of something that I thought
That was
kinda,
out left field, dude. I love that. That's weird.
But for stem cell, personalized stem cell
research?
therapy is what it amounts to.
Right.
The brain by incorporating them. So they're trying to make stem cells so that we can fix our own bodies anymore.
Right. So that we can get rid of Parkinson's and
Yeah.
cancers and Alzheimer's and
All sorts of diseases,
And something totally off the course here. I want to give the not heads up, but good luck to the Waterloo Indians varsity girls basketball team who are competing in Class B state championships today.
oh wow, something up local here.
Yeah. It's,
No,
state
it's
championship today.
Well, I mean the Waterloo.
It's the
We're out
local
of Seneca
girls.
Falls, so yep, they're
So
next door
local girls
neighbors.
going to state champs.
Yeah, they're going to the state championship game today at 4 o'clock. So
Oh,
good luck.
great. Good luck. Yes.
Yes.
That's always a fun thun thing to hear.
Yep.
You know.
Gotta get our attaboys out to our local
Attaboys to our
Always.
local,
Well,
local
speaking-
boys.
boys and girls.
So anyhow,
folk.
well, we better give our shout out to Andrew and his family.
Yes.
So Andrew and Mama Andrew and Daddy Andrew and Wifey Andrew.
Congratulations, Andrew, for graduating finally.
What?
Wherever.
Anyway.
Off the wall like Andrew is.
Anyway, Andrew's a really loyal listener. He listens every week, listens to the show, downloads it, promotes us, and so on and so forth. And he's probably one of our biggest
Well, that's why
fans.
I
So,
said congratulations
Yes.
on your graduation.
so and I forgot what he's doing today. He's off to some show in Syracuse. I think maybe a concert or something. I just totally lost it there.
He took his grill. I remember hearing him say that. He took his grill and he's going down and he's going to set up a vendor stand and serve hot dogs
Where?
wherever he's going today.
Is that what it is? Okay,
Yeah.
well, good luck with that. Hopefully he sells hot dogs. Go get some of Andrew's weenies. I mean,
Wow.
did I just say that out loud? I
You
did.
did.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wow.
Nothing wrong with Andrew's weenies.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Moving on
What
to
do you
Google.
call
Reader.
them?
I don't know. I'm
dog.
just thinking to
I wish
myself.
they were an Oscar Mayer
Mayer wiener.
wiener. I mean, what's the difference?
We just totally lost it right there. That was great.
All right, off topic.
Off topic. Okay, moving back on to topic. Okay, Google Reader's biting the dust. Google decided, of course, in the last few years, Google has said, well, we're not going to continue to support products that are not part of our mainstream business model. Okay, we know that they've done that. They've gotten rid of several things over the years. Now the next one to take the dump is Google Reader. They're gonna I think it's July 1st or June 1st.
Getting rid of it.
Yeah, Google Reader's going to get... Now, what Google Reader is, so we'll explain it real quick. Google Reader is a news reader. It basically gives you the ability to go get feeds, RSS feeds from any site. So if you like PC Mag, you go download PC Mag. You want Tech Talk, you can go look at Tech Talk. And it puts it all in one spot, so you don't have to go surf the web for hours and hours and hours looking for your content. It brings it all into one spot.
Yes.
What a wonderful idea. What a wonderful app, okay? Google finally said, we're done with it. We're not going to put enough, we don't have a way to put enough money, time, and effort into this. It's not making us any money. It's gone. So that being said, Feedly as well is now going away because Feedly actually worked off of Google Reader. My concerns here is I like Google Currents, which goes on your mobile app. You can grab Google Currents and basically do the same thing. RSS feeds, go grab them, subscribe to them, and they come up like a magazine. So you flip through them and you go read your articles, and that's how I find a lot of our stuff. You know, like when we're like trying to say, oh well, what would be good in the news this week? Okay, well here we'll go this way or that way. Oh, I like this article. We could have a good discussion about that. And then I go print it off and then.
Well, I
Get
don't
the
have it on my
details.
computer.
Well, you can't get it on your computer.
There's an app for that, ain't there?
Google Currents actually is only on mobile devices, which is really horrible because I really
Right,
think
but
they
there
should-
are also apps out there. different apps out there that
there
do
is.
a
There's
similar thing.
There's FeedBurner. Everybody loves
Right.
FeedBurner. I don't know why. I've played with it a few times, but you're going to have to go find an alternative to Google Reader coming up here. I think, like you said, I think it's June or July 1st. And basically, what they're basically doing is, Google's downsizing their development projects and focusing on things that they want to focus on, which, every business has to do at some point. Especially any big business or big conglomerate, I think Google's pretty much doing it right.
As long as they don't get rid of the Google, phones or
the Gmail, the Gmail and the phones,
yeah.
Well, if they're not making any money, they'll dump that too,
Yeah, right.
So anyway, if for you people, go raid your kitchen to build yourself a potato chip speaker. Yeah, very crispy and loud. Crunchy
for it.
loud. That's a way to build a speaker on pop side. I ain't going through the whole recipe that they say, but it's funny. But like I said, years ago, we used to when the transistors were coming in, you didn't need tubes and all that, and the transistors were coming in. You could take and build yourself with transistors a small miniaturized speaker. It'd be very, very like a squeaky, high-pitched speaker, but it was done with transistors with coils around like a paper tube, like a toilet paper tube. Mm-hmm. And then it would make it so that you could make it so that it would hum or whatever and make that sound come over like a speaker. Mm-hmm. But you could only receive local radio stations.
Right. Well, if you really want projects like that, I'm going to promote one of the magazines that I like to read, or at least the RSS feeds that I like to read, since we're talking about RSS, was Maker.com. Maker.com is all about robotics and electronics and all sorts of things, and you can go find some great weekend do-it-yourself projects right off of Maker.com. Really amazing place. I think last week they were making, an 8-year-old was making a robotic camera. Basically, it takes and it runs the camera around the yard, and then it sends it Wi-Fi back to the computer, and it's all controlled by instructions that you program into an Arduino device.
Is this a weekend adventure?
Yeah, it takes. I think they said it took about 12 hours to build. So,
what are
weekend
those?
project? That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, weekend project.
What are those drones? The drones. You can build drones now. They got plans for build your own drones.
What, the flyable drones?
Drones,
Yeah.
And they made one here not too long ago. Four helicopter blades. Mm-hmm. And it was a drone with a camera, and it would fly up there.
Right.
Fly up there almost a mile. With your by up there, it's almost direct line. You don't have to worry about flying it sideways, whatever.
You're just going straight up and it's coming straight back down. Yeah.
Well, up or down or wherever it might be over that way. The wind blows it, but you can bring it back to you.
Those are some amazing products too. The GoPro wireless cameras that you can buy now.
Yeah.
God, right?
Aren't they neat? You plug them in with their lithium battery, turn them on, and as long as you got a Wi-Fi signal, you can get the feed. I mean, it's not the greatest video quality in the world, but it's neat.
But it'll be coming better and better as time goes on.
Yeah, I mean that could be the next Oscar cam, and then we could watch the life of Oscar during the show.
That'd be awesome,
wouldn't it? I think Andrew was going to try to do something with his dog like that. So.
Yeah.
And then publish the videos.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
But, never mind. I ain't going there.
What about his dogs and his weenie?
No, dog and a video cam. But what is it? The
GoPro?
They're, years ago, they used to put the cameras on the dolphins.
Yep.
To spy on the submarines and stuff, you know what I mean? Foreign submarines, they used to be our...
That's straight out of Command and Conquer. I remember having those units, the dolphin units.
But it's true to life that they did do that,
Oh, absolutely.
Because, I mean, they wouldn't be shooting up dolphins. Why would they be shooting? They'd have to try to kill every dolphin there is if they thought they had a camera on them.
I don't think they could probably find them too easy, I mean, if you think about it, dolphins just kind of move through the water. They're just, they're not big enough for sonar,
Well, even if they could, how would they detect them and put something on them because of the irregular swimming motion they do.
Yeah, that's true. So anyway, big news this week by Seagate. They are the first hard drive company to ship 2 billion hard drives. first industry first ever hard drive manufacturer to ship 2 billion hard drives.
Oh, we used to buy all Seagates, didn't we?
Yeah.
The SATA hard drives, the SATA.
Right. It crossed the first threshold of 1 billion hard drives, a milestone that they crossed in April of 2008. 2 years after they acquired Maxtor hard drives. If you remember Maxtor back in the day, back in probably 2002, 2004, 2006, they were one of the big. They weren't the fastest hard drives in the world, but they were cheap. You could buy 250 gigs back then, at that price for $50, and it was like, it was totally unheard of.
Right.
Companies providing that. Basically, Seagate then absorbed Maxtor, and the company then later acquired Samsung hard drives business. So basically, now they've hit the 2 billion hard drive mark, and still going. So, congratulations to Seagate. What's next? Western Digital? I don't know.
Well, I thought maybe JJ have this, is watch your iPod control a robotic bartender make a perfect cocktail.
That was on make.com. That was on make.com.
I just happened to see that.
I didn't see that one.
I just happened to come across it.
Yes, it
how
uses.
come JJ didn't get on it?
I don't know. But anyway, this is really a neat device. What you do is you build it, and it's just literally a board with holes in it so that you can put your bottles and rest your bottles upside down. You put these special valved solenoid valves on them, and then you it runs all into a single
Drink.
output hose. Okay,
Which goes into a glass.
Right. So you got whiskey and rum and whatever else, right? So you program into the Adreno, okay, because it's an Adreno device. So you program in it all the different recipes that you want to make for a party, per se, okay? And then on an iPad, you can then make an app or make a simple page, and then if people just come up, put their glass with ice in it underneath, push a button, and it goes zzz, 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 and it just drops it all in there.
I've got to find it now.
And that's a weekend project on make.com as well. So that is phenomenal. I would love to have one of those, but I don't drink that much. But it would be nice to have at a party. It would be what a novelty.
But I just happened to run across it the second time, and I says, maybe how come JJ didn't spot that? There's an app for that. Here, have your drink.
I'm sure there's an app.
JJ would have Diet Pepsi and root beer and all that.
Well, exactly.
We'll have a special
Actually, you could probably modify that to anything because they're solenoid valves.
Right.
Totally
Just
solenoid
think
valves.
if they shook up that bottle and take out like a rocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what's next there, champ? We're down to 52 now?
We're down to 52. I mean, we talk about whatever.
What do you got?
I got nothing else.
I get nothing else, he says.
You ain't got anything
I
in
got
it,
nothing
JJ?
else.
Boy,
I
all
did my
this
2
stuff.
apps.
Like I said, I had an app for that because, like I said, bartender. So,
All right, dead air.
Dead air is right. I don't know.
I don't know. I like the bartender idea because that is a weekend project on make.com, and they give you all the plans and all the parts that you got to do.
Right.
The best RSS reader is used now. The Google reader is dead.
Yeah, there's a top 10 list. Do you got the top 10 list?
Well, it says here, but let me click on the full article, and I'll bring it right up here in just a second.
All right. So, but yeah, that bartender thing would be kind of neat, just to even if you did it at a party and said, okay, this is punch, this is, whatever, and you could do like sparkling punch. So this is like sparkling soda water, and this is punch, and this is orange juice, and this is whatever, and just say, okay, sparkling punch, beep, puts it in your glass, and Merry Christmas. Perfect portions.
Find it.
Yeah, perfect portions too.
Then it says here, it says go desktop only. This would be the major shift. The beauty of the Google Reader is that it syncs your feed with the devices you'd care to read them on, and moving on to a non-web based app.
Right.
Introduces some complicated into the mix. Complications into the mix. That said, there is benefits to moving out of the cloud, namely increased speed because the loads down is in the background, the storage the storage for online reading. Yeah.
Right. So if you get an app that downloads the actual feeds, it's a lot faster than running it on the website. But the cloud apps are also as well, like Feedly.com, I'm sure is one of the replacements.
But I thought they'd have a list here of them, and I didn't see
There was a list, and I can't remember all of them. But one was Feedly, one was Google Current. Supposedly Google's going to continue making that work, but that's all into the cloud. You know, your account would sync accordingly.
Send it to the cloud, man.
Right. Well, you can send it to a cloud. You know, but the whole thing is it depends on what you're trying to do. If you have a lot of different apps, you know, or a lot of different mobile devices, you're going to want to put it on the cloud. That way you can get it on any computer.
Okay,
so,
55.
Yep, it's 55. So anyway, you've been listening to Tech Talk Live. I'm Flipper.
I'm Snide.
And I'm JJ.
We're on every Saturday morning, 11 to 12, here on FingerLakes1.com and on your favorite radio stations. And we'll see you next week, I guess.
Hopefully.
Have a good one.
We're out of here.
See ya.
You've been listening to your technology talk show. Tune in next time to Tech Talk Live.